Okay, welcome back, friends. I'm sorry about the last time. The video's cut short. This phone is terrible. It sucks. So, whatever. And I'm tight on time, so we're going to hope this thing works. I don't want to do this twice. But apparently it's mail call because I keep dragging shit down here, and I don't have time to check mail, and I don't have time to do the things that I got to do in the house, and it's just been crazy. But you know what? We had a hell of a good weekend. We were in that MG screaming down the highway, having a ball, and Sherry had her phone out, and it's got the GPS. She's like 75, 83, 92, 98. I just kept on going, man. Piss on them all. Okay, saltwater chlorinator. All right, now I know what I got. I was kind of freaking out about that. She wants the pool open for her birthday party. It's a birthday. So, rocking and rolling there. And we are going to get back to business on this, the last episode of the Vodka Trials. I found a couple things when we were on a trip. Fizzy Izzy root beer, bottled by Crown Distillery. No, Crown something. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. You know, the thing in the place in that town. Crown Valley. Anyway, the root beer. This is non-alcoholic root beer. It's really good. Some of the best root beer I've ever had. They had good beer too. We were there drinking beer, and I was about half lit, and scribbling on the paper, and Sherry just cracking up because I just, I just say what I feel when I'm drinking my beer, wine, or whatever. I'm not going to hold back. If it tastes terrible, I'm going to write on there, it tastes terrible. And, anyway, we're going to try some of this Fizzy Izzy. I had another bottle. Oh, I'm so screwed. I did have a bottle, a Dr. Pepper bottle, with some of that in there. But I drank it. Dad came over, we were working on some shit, and I drank it, and it was good. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try full force. Fizzy Izzy root beer. I don't have my shot glass. And guess what? I don't care. So, I did finish the V8 job. That was taking one for the team. But if I don't like this, I'll be taking one for the team. We're going to just go for broke here. Ready? Okay, that looks like, yeah, that's at least a full shot, maybe more. And I only got so much Fizzy Izzy. So, let's find out. Garage King, bitches. Sherry got me that. That's so cool. Nice. Okay. So you got to get you some Fizzy Izzy root beer if you get a chance. It's super sweet. Now this says, ooh, glasses. This says that it's got just pure cane sugar, artificial flavoring. Where's it at? Filtered carbonated water, cane sugar, natural flavors, citric acid. Contains no preservatives. So I don't know. And if you check it out, you get a nickel if you drive to Iowa. Oklahoma, 10 cents. I don't know. I guess. Michigan, 10 cents. Brings me back to the days we were bullshitting about the deal to Michigan. The guy got pulled over and they took his truck and his money and threw him in jail. And that's a lot of liquor for this one. Not a whole lot in there. All right, try it. It's okay. It's a little strong, but I don't have a whole lot of linger. It doesn't have the aftertaste, that just hangs on just a little bit. It's totally doable. And, the thing about vodka with this is it doesn't sit in a barrel, so you don't get the barrel flavor, the bourbon flavor out of it. I mean, sometimes it's good to have that. Sometimes it's not. Like if I have a tea, just Nest tea. I used to drink the shit out of that when I was a kid, with sugar. And you try it with bourbon and it tastes terrible. It ruins it. This doesn't ruin the root beer. Vodka doesn't ruin sugary drinks. And that, I think, is what I'm taking out of this whole thing. So the Fizzy Izzy. We'll screw up here. I'm just gonna put FI, Fizzy Izzy. I'm gonna give that a 3. So the A&W root beer, 0 sugar, and then root beer with sugar, they're both solid winners. We'll run it by here, the Manzanita Soul, which I got more here, but I don't have a container, and I'm gonna make this one semi-short. I don't want my phone throwing a fit on me again. But the Manzanita Soul was a 2.5. It was good. It was very drinkable. Coca-Cola, just regular Coke with vodka, tastes like ass. You got a 1. It's terrible. A&W 0, of course, 3. It was good. Dr. Pepper, which I think the Dr. Pepper was the 0, and my truck's down at Victor's. So I had to go steal a truck and don't have my Dr. Pepper. I'm sure it'll be fine. It hasn't been opened. I didn't open it, so it's just sitting there in the seat waiting for me. Shouldn't drink that shit anyway, right? Anyway, I'm pretty sure that was Dr. Pepper 025. And then the V8, terrible. It was a 1. It tasted worse than that. It was horrible. And I just finished it just now. Well, when Dad was here, I swigged it down. I choked it down. I just don't want to do that again. And I suppose if you drink it with the Zing Zang, or the Mr. T's with the spice in it, but I'm just not a fan. The tomato juice, any kind of juice. I've got this stuff here. I'll try it real quick if you want. But this is Body Armor. It's like a peach mango. But I know damn good well it's going to taste terrible. I'll give it a shot here. Hang on. Let's see what happens. That's probably enough. I'm going to put a little bit in there. I'm not going to do a full shot. What is this? Let's find out. Hang on. Holla, holla, holla. 12 ounces. What do they go, 6? All right, hang on. All right, and then like a half a shot. Right there. It's about a half a shot. Trust me, I know these things. We'll see how this turns out, but I'm guessing it's going to be terrible. I'm going to try it. Here, I'll get that out of the way. Sorry, it's fucking up your view. All right. How about that? Is that going to work? I don't smell any alcohol. And yeah, vodka has an odor. I'm telling you. Yeah, I can smell the alcohol on it. I mean, it's not strong, but let's see. No. I mean, it's not as bad, but I can still taste it. I mean, imagine, okay, everybody has a different, set of taste buds. Everybody's a little bit different. This is the way I feel about it. Somewhat. When you put vodka into something that's not really sweet with a lot of sugar, it's like when you brush your teeth and you drink orange juice. Kind of. I mean, it's not like super bitter and bite your tongue and bite your lip and taste that bad, but it's definitely something that I stay away from. I don't like it. The tomato juice has got to be the worst. We better log this down. What was that anyway? Body Armor? Peach Mango. Peach Body Armor. I just want to tell y'all, peaches don't work well as body armor. I mean, the bullets just go right through, I'm going to give it a 2. I mean, it wasn't total ass, but it was not super good either. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you like vodka, it's probably a pretty good drink because I don't get the aftertaste. It's tolerable for me. And if you like vodka, it's probably kick ass for you. Okay, I'm going to do a little more Manzanita Soul, can I? I don't have a container, but whatever. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. It's apple. It's apple soda. So imagine like a Big Red, carbonated strawberry soda, except it's apple flavor. Okay, about the same. It's got a lot of sugar. I think, or sweetness. We could just call it sweetness. I mean, this has got sugar, but the stuff that I had, the A&W root beer with zero sugar, that was sweet, but it didn't have any sugar. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. I am not gonna be slurping that shit off the top of that. I'm sorry. If you're a vodka fan, I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but it just, for me, it tastes absolutely terrible. Terrible. 2 points. All right. Here we go. Okay. We're going to try that. Here. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely a 2.5 to a 3. Really good. Really good. So, at the end of the day, just a tip, I guess. If you're going to drink vodka, and you're not a big vodka fan, pick something with a lot of sugar. Of course, yes, I understand Coca-Cola has a lot of sugar. So I don't know how to explain that. But Coca-Cola and vodka don't go well for me. I'm going to have to stick with the root beer. Dr. Pepper's okay. So that's where I would go right there. If somebody hands me a bottle of vodka, go buy yourself a bottle of A&W root beer to boot, and slam it down that way, because it's pretty good with the root beer. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great week. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Man, talk about a kick-ass weekend. Go 100 miles from anywhere and just get lost. We had a couple of roads we drove down, and it's just roads washed out, water's going across the road. Yeah, we got to turn around. Of course, Sherry's freaking out, thinking we're going to drown and get stuck in a ditch or something. But we made it. We're alive, and we had just the greatest time and met some really cool people. Go out, live life, go somewhere, and just do your adventure and have fun doing it. And if it's not fun, tell the person you're with, shift gears, and go somewhere else. It's real easy to do. It's real easy to do. And I'll tell you, when you find that person that is crazy enough to do the crazy shit that you do, that's the person you want to hang with. That's the person you want to be with you for the rest of your life or their life or whatever it may be. But people are adaptable, right? But there are people that are just, I don't know how to say it, stubborn, I suppose, and not open-minded. Closed-minded, I think, is the best way to describe that. Closed-minded people, if that's your thing, and you're married to a closed-minded person, or you're with a closed-minded person, and you're okay with that, then that's cool. That's cool. But there's always got to be some give and take and some compromise, and you got to be able to go with the flow. To go out and just, I don't know, leave fate to the wind, I guess you would say. I don't know, but just take a chance on everything and just go, and thinking, are we going to make it? Are we going to get to point A, back to point B, and make it back? Sometimes it's just that's the fun of it. That's really the fun of it. We do these things called the Gamblers every once in a while when we can, and it is based on a guy up at Fort Hood or Mount Hood, up in Seattle, and just get a $500 car and see if you can make it 500 miles around the mountains. And of course we fix them up, and we do things to them, and whatever, just customize them and make them ours. And it's just a gamble. It's a gamble. Roll the dice, and that's half the fun of it, is not knowing whether you're not going to make it back or not. But I hope y'all do make it back. We've always made it back, except for that one fucking time going to Roachport. We lost a rod bearing on the side of the highway, and Sherry's just bawling. Abby come down and picked us up in the minivan, come back, got the truck and trailer, and went back down there, picked the car up, and on the way back, I was like, well, find us a Mazda, RX-7, because I already got a rotary engine sitting on the floor. And she punched it up, and the next day we went and bought a little Mazda, and that was our trip to Phoenix that year. I want to say it was 2017. Anyway, I hope you have a great week. I hope you have an adventure with the person you love the most, and don't stop. Don't ever stop. Just have a good one. Rock and roll.